So success of life will only be possible if you know the purpose of life. And this purpose of life, material knowledge will never tell you. Only spiritual knowledge will tell you. Now the purpose of life should be told to a person in the end of his life, or should be told to that person when he's born and he starts getting knowledge. When should we tell them? Tell me.
When it's born.
Absolutely right. Because you should start proceeding towards that line. So it happens when I ask this question, you know the purpose of life? Yes, to attain God. Now if Bill Gates comes in here and says, what is the purpose of life? You'll say, oh, earn money, get new things. Your purpose keeps changing with the people on the stage. Purpose should be one, right? And purpose means, that means you're giving maximum time for attaining that purpose. Now you'll say, if I give maximum time for spirituality, how will I do my other work? But I'm sorry to tell you that your thinking is absolutely wrong. When Krishna was fighting the battle of Mahabharata in Kurukshetra, he was actually doing spiritual activity. How to do it? I'll tell you on the last day. How you can spiritualize your whole life 24 hours. 24 hours, how you can do it. I'll tell you. Every second of yours will not be wasted. Your whole life, and you don't have to leave anything. I told you in the beginning, yoga means to add. You have to add this knowledge. That's why in Hindi there is a saying, Srishti nahi badlo. Srishti ko dekhne ki drishti badlo. Don't change creation, but change the way you see the creation. Knowledge, see the person is in front of you. You're not a doctor yet. You see the person you don't understand, right? When you become a doctor, does the creation change? No. He's the same person, but now with your knowledge you can see that he is diseased. But what do we want in life? When we come to the temple, we want to change the creation, right? Give me this, give me that. Then I ask simple question. Do you know that shloka of Bhagavad Gita? That most of you must have watched Mahabharata also, in which it states, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. Yada yada hi dharmasya. Krishna says, why do I take avatar? Tell me one thing. To establish car, bungalows, business, hai na Prabhu? Marriage. That is what Krishna says, right? Prabhu, is it right? Or he says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir. Glanir means going down. He must be also thinking, like you want a electricity connection and going to the passport office. That person, when you give him the application, he says, hey, come on, you crazy man. I am the passport person, I give the passports. You brought this electricity application to me. And the same way God must be saying, I come here to establish Dharma. And what is he, what is he giving me? Give me this, give me this, give me this, give me the big list, right? That's what you do. Please, I do not know. When I was 18, 19 years, I used to think this. Because when I heard this shloka, but I never go to the temple to ask for Dharma. I go to the temple to ask for. But he says, I come to give Dharma. And you know, the deities are actually avatar. The Archa Vigraha, we don't do Murti Puja. Please, for God's sake, remember one thing. Murti means anything made according to your own mind and which has not been empowered to accept worship. Archa means worship, Vigraha means form. So when you bring these forms, what do? It is Murti till the Pran Pratishtha has not been done. Till that point they are Murti. But the moment you do Pran Pratishtha, they become deities. That means God comes. He incarnates, avatar. He's taken avatar. So why does he take avatar? Why does he take avatar? You sing that Aarti also. Jai Jagadish Hare Bhakta Jano ke Sankat Shan mein dur kare. And you are, does it happen in Shan? No, God is something mistake with Lord. No, mistake is with you. Actually, for a devotee, it is like this. Like this. Because he is never dukhi. He never. If a devotee, you meet a devotee and he say, oh, I'm very unhappy. And then you are not a devotee, Baba. Because Krishna says, it says, this Aarti which you do every day, what does it say? Bhakta Jano ke in few years, na? Dur kare? क्षण में दूर करे भक्त जनों के नहीं. What is the first word? नहीं, जनों के. You think जनों के. That's what you think. And how do you become a devotee? And that's the science which Bhagavad Gita talks. How to become a bhakta. People come to me, मैं शिव जी का भक्त हूं. Oh, great to meet you. But just tell me one thing. You are chamcha or a bhakt? He says, what do you mean? Chamcha, you understood? What do you call chamcha in English?
Lip service, one who does lip service.
Huh? Bhakta means what, you know? Hanuman ji. Just see Hanuman ji. Does he tell Ramchandra ji, do this for me? No, he says to Ramchandra ji, tell me what I should do for you. That is a bhakta. Sorry. That is a bhakta. Have you heard Hanuman ji any times crying, oh, I am very dukhi? Shan mein dur kare. Actually, dur kya kare? He does not, it never happens to him. Sankat never comes to him. That's why devotee is also known as Sankat Mochan. Hanuman ji is God or devotee? He is devotee, he is not God. Please, for God's sake, don't call him God. Otherwise, get very angry. Because any person who calls himself God is like Ravana. Ravana called himself what? God. Hiranyakashipu called himself what? God. Anyone who calls himself God is actually Asura. That's what the Shastras say. Then I ask him, what orders did Lord Shiva give you? No order. Did you try to find out what he wants from you? Well, no. Then how can you call yourself a devotee? In Hanuman Chalisa also, what do you say? Ram kaj karbe ko atur. Right? Ram kaj karbe ko atur. Every time, in some way or the other, wants to do the service to Ram. And what do you tell him? Hey, drop Ram service, do my service. See, I was a little different type of person. And I wanted to analyze whatever I did. I would not do it just like that. And I would think, he told me, do this. Ram kaj karbe ko atur. And I am telling him, hey Hanuman ji, leave Ramchandra ji. It is like Ravana saying to Hanuman ji, hey, leave Ram service, I'll put you on the top. Same thing he said told Angad. That, oh, you foolish person. Same thing he gave a proposal to Hanumanji. And the same proposal we are giving to Hanumanji. So what are we? So I'm not saying that. You decide. Have you ever thought about this? How are you going in front of the Lord? In what mood you are going in front of the Lord? That's why he told you. Many people, he said, because I told them to people in, not you, Prabhu, it is all over India. It is all over the world. People do not know how to go to the temple, what to accept from the God, what to accept from Lord. Do not know. Then they become frustrated. And then what do they do? Leave God. Right? That's what happens with us. So spiritual life will tell you the purpose of life. Very important. Please remember this.